Alright, so do I have a better weapon? Yes, I do. Let's talk with Diego. Tell me something about the old camp.
It's the biggest and most powerful of the three camps. Gomez and his guys control the camp and thereby the whole ore trade. Once a month, the king sends us everything we need. We've got the old guy in our grip, you understand? He sends us wine, bread, meat, weapons, everything. You can also get some of it. All you have to do is join Gomez's people.
I've talked to Thoris.
And what did he say?
He says that I can join the old camp if you think that I'm good enough.
Looks like I have myself a new job.
Do we start right now?
First, there are a few things you should know.
Really? What about the two other camps?
The two other camps split up to pursue their crazy escape plans. There's the new camp in the west of the colony, where the mages think they can just detonate the barrier as soon as they've scraped enough ore together. And then there's the sect loonies in the east. Their camp is in the middle of the swamp, and they're praying to their idol to set them free. He hasn't responded so far. If I were you, I wouldn't waste my time on those madcaps.
Tell me more about the barrier.
There isn't much to tell. It's impenetrable.
What happens if I just walk out of here?
The last one who tried that reached the other side a dead man. This damn barrier lets you in, but you'll never get out of here.
If there's a way out, I'll find it.
You're already in a rush to get out of here? But you've only just arrived.
What do I have to know about to be accepted in the old
If you
camp?
want to join the camp, you'll have to earn
it.
some brownie points. There are a few influential people in the outer ring. Most of them are shadows. If you manage to impress them, it'll earn you a few brownie points. Then you'll have to stand the test of faith. Besides, there are a lot of skills every new arrival has to learn. The
I'm
more
just
you
following
learn,
the
the more
footsteps,
valuable
which
you'll
I
be
think
for
I
us.
did along the way, you know. Where can I find the important people?
Well, you're looking at one of them. Then there's Thoris. You already know him. As for the others, you'll have to find that out by yourself. If you don't manage to do that, you don't belong here anyway. Just go through the outer ring and talk to people. Then you'll find out who's important.
Who can teach me?
Start with Fingers. He's the most skillful among us. If you keep your eyes peeled, you'll find other people who can teach you.
Where can I find Fingers?
His hut's kind of hidden. It's next to the castle wall. Just start out here and go towards the arena. When you're at the castle gate, go down to the left and you'll be heading for the arena.
What is the test of faith?
You have to go to the old mine. There you'll meet a guy called Ian. He'll give you a list. This list is important. It contains all the items the guys in the mine need from us. They'll get the stuff with the next convoy.
No problem.
Yes, there is a problem. The new camp must not get that list. Like I said, the list is important. If you do it right, you'll get much further.
But if the list is so important, then why should Ian give it to me?
Because you're going to tell him Diego sent you.
I'll tell him.
Where can I find the old mine?
Go to Graham. He's a cartographer. Tell him that I sent you and that you need a map. It'll show you the way to the mine. He lives to the left of the north gate.
Alright.
Take care.
Let me save again. I will use a backup save. I haven't died so far, but if I do die, then I do die. It's all about filling in the gaps. The beginning gap, that is. Hey, Snaff. How's things?
Not bad. If you can cook well, you have many friends here. Would you like some of my rice stew?
Thanks.
You could do me a favor.
What can I do for you?
You must be used to good food. I have a new recipe. Meat bug ragu a la snaff with rice and mushrooms. You can have as much as you want, but I still need 3 meat bugs and some hell mushrooms. 5 should be enough.
Sounds good.
Then go and see you get me the things. The last one I sent just hasn't come back. Must have deserted to the new camp.
Where can I find meat bugs?
Everywhere where there's garbage laying around. You should be able to find some at the deserted huts near the castle wall. Don't get confused by their ugly looks. Once cooked, they are tasty.
And where can one find hell mushrooms?
If you leave through the south gate, that's the collapsed tower. You'll see a plain directly in front of you. There's mushrooms growing there.
And who was this guy that you sent before me?
His name was Neck. He was pretty discontented here. I think he's in the new camp now. I sent him to collect mushrooms, but he didn't come back.
I see. Now, then I will talk with Fingers, learn about lockpicking. I want to become a shadow.
So?
Can you help me?
I wouldn't know how.
I'm looking for somebody to teach me something.
Why have you come to me?
Diego sent me.
You should have said that before. If you want to join the camp, it's an advantage to be a good fighter or thief. If the influential shadows in this camp test you, they'll give you tasks you better not get caught doing. That's why the way of the thief would be a good start to you. Incidentally, I'm the best thief in the whole of the old camp.
So what can you teach me?
And that depends on what you want to know.
What about sneaking?
I want to learn.
I believe, no false modesty, that I'm one of the best thieves they ever chucked into this colony. But when it comes to teaching how to sneak around, Cavalorn is the better man for you.
Alright, teach me opening locks.
You'd like to know that, wouldn't you? It's not too difficult to begin with. Above all, you have to make sure that your lockpick doesn't break off. If you're a little bit more patient in future, you'll see that you won't need that many lockpicks anymore.
Oh, wait. You wouldn't speak up for me in front of Diego, would you?
Yes, you've learned something which makes you quite useful to us. We can make use of skilled thieves in this camp here. You'll have my vote.
Where can I find this Cavalorn?
He's hunting out in the wild. You'll find him at the path to the new camp. Westwards of the old camp, there's a wide canyon. In this canyon, there's an old woodcutter's hut. You'll find him there.
Thanks, but I do know. Thanks, man. Peace! Alright, so then I think I went to Neck. No, it was not Neck. Neck has gone missing. Or Fletcher. One of the guards at any rate. He should be standing somewhere around here. Let's search for the bugger. I'm not gonna talk to Huno because that conversation is quite pointless. But I do need a Fletcher. Where's Fletcher? Is this a joke?
Let's talk about something. People always talk.
Normally he stands in front of this hut over here, but he's not here. Where the F is Fletcher? Oh, there he is.
Hey, you!
If you want to get rid of your protection money, you've picked the wrong day.
Yeah? Why's that?
'Cause I'm not here.
Oh, where are you then?
I'm actually at the castle, sitting by the big campfire, drinking a mug of beer.
Really? And then how come I'm talking to you?
Then-
Nick's vanished. This district is usually his responsibility, and until he reappears, Thoris has ordered me to guard it.
Do you know where Neck has gone to?
No, and I'm not likely to find out. If anything, the diggers in this district might know something, but diggers don't talk to guards. Especially not now they know I hate this filthy work. I bet they're laughing behind my back.
So why don't you just collect some more protection money?
Nick did his rounds before he disappeared. There's not much left to collect now.
Alright, man. Alright, so the next destination is the failures of arena fights, which I most definitely did when it comes to the beginning of the game, which is relatively easy. Just drop off my ore, talk with Scatty. What's your job here?
I'm in charge of the arena. I organize the bets, hire new fighters, you know.
I want to join the camp, can you help me?
I might be able to, if you manage to impress me. Some of the best fighters from all three camps come here to compete against each other. Challenge one of them to a fight. I'll watch you, and if you're good, maybe I'll think about it.
Why do you let people from the other camps fight here?
It's simple. There's fights here once a week, and the diggers always like to see one of the rogues from the new camp get flattened. If one of them fights, there's more bets, and that's good for business. Personally, I can't stand the swines from the new camp. But business is business.
I want to... Do you train fighters at all?
Yeah, but not just for fun. If you want me to train you, you'll have to pay for it.
Of course I can't afford that yet. I'm not quite sure if I did that in the first 3 episodes. Let's talk with Kirgo. Hi, I'm new here.
You don't say. Tell me about the
Fight
outside
Kirgo
world.
and
It's been over
the
a month since I
mercenary
heard
guy.
anything
They're
from
gonna
outside.
whack my ass.
I'm Kirgo. I fight in the arena.
Are you good at fighting, I mean?
At fighting? I haven't been doing it for long, but I've already won a fight.
I would like to challenge you to fight me in the arena.
What? But I don't want to fight. Why don't we just have a beer together and talk about the outside world?
Sure, give me a beer then.
Oh.
Here you are.
Thanks. I'm afraid I can't tell you much about the outside world. They kept me locked away in a dark hole for almost 2 months before throwing me in here.
That's a shame. Oh well, never mind. Hey, you're still looking pretty good for someone who's been locked up for 2 months.
I'd like it to stay that way too.
Then why do you insist on fighting one of us?
I want to get acknowledged in the camp.
By Scotty, you mean? He's one of the most influential men in the outer ring. You might be able to impress him by defeating me. But if you really want to impress him, it's Kharim you need to beat. Only thing is, I'm afraid he might be too good for you. If you still want to fight me, let me know. But I won't enjoy knocking you out cold.
Fight me in the arena, are
Let's
you ready?
follow me.
Now, there's no way I will be able to win this, but if I remember correctly, I did this as well in the beginning of my first 3 episodes.
Right. Let's get to it.
I'm pretty sure
May
about
the
it.
best man win.
Just wait, he will knock you down.
Boring fight. Don't try that again.
And talk with Kharim, which is the mercenary. He's also gonna kick my ass. I will get the approval of Scatty by having the cojones to challenge the mercenary. Even though he whacked my ass, he's gonna one-hit me. Whether I full HP or not, doesn't matter. But it's all about retaking the steps of the missing 3 episodes. I'm still baffled by the fact that they're gone missing, but it is what it is. I am new here. Who are you?
I'm Kharim. You must have just been booted in here.
It's
or
better
else
than
you'd have heard
redoing
of
the
me.
entire game.
I'm the best fighter this damned camp has ever seen.
I'm challenging you to fight me in the arena.
I'll have you for breakfast, kid. Do yourself a favor and get lost.
So that you don't get hurt, you coward.
Don't you have any better ideas, boy?
You've got thin arms, but then I saw your ugly mug.
I think this is your last chance to finally get lost.
No, I don't think there's nothing I can think of that you would actually understand.
Maybe you should give it a try.
Alright. What about your mother's a sheep shagging?
How about...
Yeah, I guess she is.
That didn't work. You're only here to get a chance to kiss Gomez's hairy ass.
What? You worm. You know nothing about us. The new camp is independent from all that shit. And apart from that, there's only one reason why I'm here, so I can beat the brains out of smartasses like you. It'll be my pleasure to do the same to you. Your destiny is awaiting you in the arena.
So sorry for the confusion, guys. But I can't have an incomplete playthrough. Already beat it Gothic like ages ago.
Pain is a question of willpower.
But the first 3 episodes gone missing.
Next time, I'll kill you.
And that's why I'm redoing it. You know, the first 3 episodes.
He doesn't even have ore on him.
No, I do not. I'm smart. Dropped it beforehand. So it's confusing, no doubt about it, for both my viewers on YouTube and for the viewers on Twitch. But you know, I'm doing what I can to fill in the gap. Let me just drink a potion. You know, fuck it. Alright, so let's pick up my ore. Talk with Scatty, get his approval. I fought Kirgo.
Yeah, and you lost. Surely you don't expect me to be impressed by that.
I challenged Kharim.
And boy, did he whack you. Still, you chose the right opponent. I just can't stand those bastards from the new camp. Seems like you feel the same way. You're just the kind of guy we need.
Thanks. Alright, so next location is going to be Mordrag. I'm not gonna go with him to the camp, which is somewhere further in like episode 8, 9, give it or take, which is still on my Twitch as a highlight. The only thing I have to redo is a bit of conversations and going to the sect camp. Do a couple of quests there, like getting the alchemy recipe to create healing potions for Diego, and a couple of other quests. Let's talk Mordrag. I'm just retaking
Hey,
in,
newcomer.
you know, to see
I'm Mordrag. You should
I
remember
can
that name. You can buy
accurately
any kind of goods from me at
copy
a
the
cheap
beginning.
price.
out of my head. And it was like 2 months, 3 months ago, if not longer, since I completed this playthrough. Are you really the magician's courier?
What if I am?
I'd like to have a chance to talk to the magicians. I have to get inside the castle.
The magician's couriers bear seals, which allow them entry to the castle. If you were one of us, you could get such a seal.
You have a problem. Well, first show me
Choose
goods.
something.
Choose something. Yeah, well, show me what you get. I need 1 blade to keep. What else can I sell? 10 ore, which is 1 lockpick, or 10 ore. Lockpick's better. Oh wait, you have a problem.
Really? What's that?
There are people around here who want to get rid of you.
Really? Then you can tell them they should send someone along to enforce their wish.
What makes you so sure I'm not the one to do it?
'Cause I think you're smarter than that, boy. You'll soon realize that there are better opportunities than working for Gomez. We, too, need capable people in the new camp. And nobody tells you what to do.
Tell me more about the new camp.
It's the camp where you have the most freedom within the colony. We don't have any ore barons or gurus bossing us around. We have our own mind, but the ore that is produced there isn't given to the damn king.
So what is it used for?
Our magicians are working on a plan to break out of here. All the ore is collected for this plan. While Gomez and his people are lazing around, we drudge for freedom. That's what's going on.
And what if I want to join the new camp?
If you're serious, we can go now. I can take you to Laris. He's the head of our gang. But if you prefer to beat me out of the camp, well, go for it.
Now, in my playthrough, I would go with him to the new camp, but that is in later episodes, which is still highlighted. So I don't need to do that part. The only thing that I have to redo is talking with Diego talking with Melvin, I think his name was. Talking with Baal Parvez. Go to the sect camp, do a couple of quests there.
Hey, you! I trade in swamp weed and potions from the sect
Fingers.
camp. Do you want something?
No, not fingers. The guy with the sword, the little ornament sword. I have to do that one as well, and then pretty much I'm on schedule, and pretty much I will be done. What is swamp weed?
New here, are ya? You can smoke it. Very relaxing for most of us.
It's confusing for me as well, you know, since it's been months ago that I beat it Gothic 1 to precisely do the things that I have to do. The fortunate side is I know some sort of a sentence how I play on the beginning of each path, but you know, it could have been a bit differently when I played the playthrough of Adanos in the first place, but that remains to be seen. I'm just gonna do what I think I have done till that episode 4 point. Get it done, shut down my stream, refit the title to Gothic 3, and then continue with my Servant of Adanos in Gothic 3. It's a bit confusing, it is also for me, but this way I can fix the 3 gaps, the 3 episode gaps, and continue with uploading to my YouTube channel without being averted any longer, because today I haven't been able to work on timestamps because of the missing parts. Yesterday I couldn't do shit. The day before that I couldn't do shit. You know, I've already been done with like Risen 1 for like 3-4 days, give it or take, and I'm pretty much putting on a halt because of this missing 3 missing parts of this particular game, you know. So I'm just fixing it right now and then continue where I left off, which is Gothic 3. I want to join the camp, but I do want to become a shadow. Not really.
You're
but,
looking for a chance to prove your worth? Good.
I'm just, you know, walking the
If you
steps
do it well, I'll speak up for you in front of Diego.
efficiently as possible.
What is it?
In the
without
sect camp, there's a man called
getting
Kharim,
quests
quite a big shot.
double
One
or
of
whatever.
the gurus
You know,
of the
it is
sect.
possible still,
Kharim is an
but
alchemist.
I hope not.
He has the recipe for an effective healing potion. I'd like to buy the recipe off him. Then I can produce it myself. But nobody can get near Kharim.
But this will not
And what do you
happen
expect me to
again,
The
ever.
sect
I can
loonies are
guarantee
looking
you
for
that.
new people all the time. You're new here. Just pretend you want to be recruited. Kharim is one of the gurus. That means he checks the new candidates. If you get in touch with him, try to get the recipe. Whether you want to pay for it or you don't, I don't care.
Sounds like a difficult business. How much is in it for me?
At some point, Diego will ask me if you're suitable for us. Just guess what my answer will depend on.
Maybe I'll have to pay for the recipe. Give me 50 ore in advance.
Forget it.
No ore, no recipe.
Well then, we can talk about the ore as soon as you have the recipe.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Oh.
Where is the sect camp?
Leave the camp through the south exit, then head eastwards. You'd better take a map. I got one here for 50 ore.
The south exit is the collapsed tower, isn't it?
Exactly.
Alright, so let's talk with Melvin and then follow Parvez to the sect camp. Hey Dusty? Oh, it's Dusty. Hi, I'm new here. How's things?
Go away. I've been working my ass off in the mines for the last 2 weeks. And what for? Some sad lumps of ore is all I got. I had to spend most of it on food. I talked to Baal Parvez down there. He told me some interesting things about the sect camp. I think I'd better go there instead of slaving away for Gomez.
So, you don't like it here? Why don't you just go?
It's because I'm not quite sure what to expect there. I had a pal here. His name was Melvin. He headed off to the sect camp a week ago. But since then, I haven't heard of him. And as long as I don't get a message from him, I'll stay here.
Okay. Alright, so let me grab myself a torch. Go to the sect camp. Excuse me, sir?
The sleeper be with you, stranger. I'm here to guide you onto the right path.
And which is the right path?
The path of the sleeper. He alone has the power to set us free. The gurus are preparing a great invocation in our camp. They want to get in contact with the sleeper. So far, he's just talked to us in visions. But now, it's time to get in touch with him. We'll need as many supporters as possible for that. By focusing our spiritual power, we'll get through to him. Our camp is some distance away, in the swamp. I can take you there, though, if you want.
And what would be the benefit of me, of joining you?
Maybe you're one of the chosen people who received the gift of magic from the sleeper. Or you might obtain the highest honors and become a Templar. Only the best fighters among us can obtain that position. If the sleeper is with you, you can even combine both. The best of the Templars receive the gift of magic as well. You see, our brotherhood has a lot of possibilities for you. You should be aware of that before you decide on joining any other camp.
Who is the sleeper?
The sleeper speaks to us through dreams and visions. He has been leading us ever since he first made contact with Iberian 5 years ago. All the followers of the Brotherhood have renounced the three gods. We pray only to the sleeper for salvation.
Salvation from what?
From this goddamn place, of course. The sleeper will show us the way to freedom.
What did the sleeper tell you?
He guided us to the swamp, to the old temple ruins. That's where we built our camp. He gave us independence. None of us need to labor in the mines. He showed us what swamp weed can do.
Nearly at
We
the
sell
point.
it to the other camps,
Nearly.
and in exchange,
About
we get
20
everything
minutes
we need.
more, give it a
And he
take.
gave some of us the gift of magic. Of an old and powerful magic, which is different from the one the magicians of the realm use.
Tell me about the magic of the sleeper.
This gift enables you to control things with the power of your mind. Only the gurus of our brotherhood have been initiated into the secrets of this magic.
Take me to your camp. I want to have a look at it.
Very good. I'll go ahead. Follow me.
Right, so let me make the